You understand what I'm saying? And see, these the type of issues we're going to have to work through in our community. Now, if she felt that she couldn't even tell nobody in her community or even her family, how do you think the other people feel? So that's the biggest problem, disclosure. It was the same way if somebody have cancer. You just don't kick them to the curb. You don't say this, that, and the other about them. So what we're going to have to do is accept people for who they are. And they, you know, if you just look at it, they've done nothing any other people their age haven't done. They just simply done it with the wrong person and got infected.
Which is, I'm sorry, Ron, but which is why, in terms of segueing on the fact that it's a community response, in the African American community, our churches have to take a front line. Metropolitan Interdenominational Church with the First Response Center has been very active and effective in reaching out to people infected and affected. I did a training at Cleveland Street Baptist Church. Ministers are getting it in their heads that they have to open up this dialogue to their congregation. Otherwise, they'll be losing people in their congregation, and those who are infected won't feel like they can talk to the church members, the church family, and that's what it's supposed to be. I thought the church was a hospital for sick people, sin sick or bodily sick or whatever. It needs to be a refuge in a time of storm.
Very good, and of course, over this last minute and a half that we have here, Ms. Denny and Mr. Crowder, let me simply thank the two of you, and certainly it's to elicit from either of the two of you a final comment. But before we do that, I certainly want to thank you for coming by and giving us that information. As we said earlier, Ms. Denny, you were with us and you gave us some excellent information.
Thank you.
And Mr. Douglas Tonk came by and gave us some excellent information about the AIDS Training Center and that kind of information. And Mr. Crowder, I cannot begin to tell you how much we appreciate you coming and the courage that you've had in terms of dealing with this as an issue and letting our audience know that this is a disease that has had some impact upon you personally here. And so we know that that's not an easy thing to do, and we certainly appreciate your courage for coming and doing that for us. Final comment.
And I'd just like to say, if anybody have any questions, I'd just like to say they can call me at Project Code. My number is area code 615-327-5886, and we are located in the Lord Elam Center at Meharry Medical.
You're a case manager for Project Code.
Counselor, case manager, outreach worker, you name it, we do it.
And we have training coming up throughout the year